Misfortune is opportunity for spiritual awakening, says Eckhart Tolle. The following is an excerpt from a video by Eckhart Tolle. I have included a link below to those interested to listen to the full video entitled Accepting the Nature of Impermanence. The short, insightful excerpt highlights adversities in our lives as opportunities for a spiritual awakening.
There's a beautiful saying, I believe it comes originally out of Sufism, and that is, when the ego weeps for what it has lost, the spirit rejoices for what it has found. Some people experience it even very early in life. Some children experience loss of a parent or of both parents. So diminishment comes sooner or later. How do you meet it? Recognize it when it comes, not as a monster or the work of some malevolent deity or demon that wants to sabotage your life, but as an opportunity also. Now, you may not be able to be grateful for it in the moment of it happening, but you will find that later, a year may pass, 2 years depending on what it is, suddenly realize that it has taken you deeper into the essence of who you are, because something was removed from you that you thought you were, but it was a fiction ultimately. You had identified with something that ultimately is not who you are. It's a temporary thing. Possessions, not status, great physically strong body, good looks, a relationship. And then retrospectively, very often you are able to be grateful for the loss, for the diminishment, because it drove you deeper, brought out the essence of who you are beyond any form. Now, it does not do that to all humans. For everybody, diminishment is only a potential deepening. The possibility is there. And many humans are not able to use it because nobody has told them. The knowledge, this kind of spiritual knowledge, is still very limited. It is not part of mainstream culture. People are dying every day without having any true assistance. People who are approaching death, who are getting old, our mainstream culture still knows nothing. It's just, let's prolong life for as long as possible, even if it's totally pointless and it creates a lot of suffering. Let's just, because we don't know what to do with death. That's one of the reasons why the foundation will hopefully be able to reach people to use the opportunity of this greatest diminishment, which is death, the greatest, as you approach death, an enormous opportunity for spiritual awakening, realization. But many humans, of course, miss the opportunity of that diminishment, and with the result that the ego becomes even more hardened through it. Then either you carry continuous anger or resentment or despondency for years, which becomes part of your egoic identity, and the ego loves any kind of identity. If it's a miserable one, doesn't matter, I'll have it. Just give me a strong identity. I take miserable any time over being nobody. So the opportunity of diminishment is missed. Often you see when people, they're wealthy people, and suddenly something happens, they lose their money, and then they jump out of the window because the entire sense of self was associated with their possessions. There are people who lose their reputation, or you remember, of course, the case of Mr. Madoff a few years ago, who had this fraudulent scheme, and people lost millions or billions of people who were investing with him on Wall Street. They lost, it was a Ponzi scheme, I think is the word. So he was deceiving all these people, and they lost all their money, and he had accumulated billions, and then finally it all collapsed. Now he's in prison, and his sons couldn't take it. One of his sons, apparently the sons didn't know what was going on. I don't know if that's true, but they were also working in his firm, in his company. I believe one died of cancer soon after, and the other committed suicide. Would have been a great opportunity if only somebody had told them, you've lost your money, you've lost your reputation. This is a great opportunity. Find yourself. Here, the opening is there. But it's just lack of information. Nobody told them.
This brings us to the end of the video. Please leave your comments below and subscribe to this channel for more excerpts and views on spiritual teachings.